Hello and welcome. We have got Tal Mozes with us, who's partner Hacktics leader advisory services at EY. Uh, Tal, talking about Internet of Things and the whole IoT phenomena and also cyber security, how is this getting connected and what can be done to probably ensure that IoT can be used to bring about a fundamental change in how cyber security is looked at?
So IoT is not a new trend. It's something that exists for a lot of years since we actually have the smartphones. It's also IoT. But what we do see changing a lot right now is all the borders between what we knew as physical world and what we knew as logical world are now very, very blurred. We're not sure anymore what is physical and what logical. So if a few years back I'll ask you if security cameras are physical security or logical security, your answer would probably be physical. But today they're being all remotely connected to sometimes internet, sometimes just a computer. And is that now logical or physical? Right. How about a tank? A tank sounds like a very physical security, but the tank is also highly computerized. So is jets, airplanes, everything. So the whole new megatrends that we see in different industries like pharmaceutical, financial industries and so on, rely heavily on digital transformation and IoT. And a lot of those IoT changes are bringing new threats to the consumers and to the organizations. Right. And we encourage our clients to do security by design, but there's still no regulation to enforce that.
Right. And when you deal with your clients and companies on a whole, what are the key challenges that they are coming up with for you to address that?
First of all, we tell all our clients that security by design is the first rule. The problem is that the internet was not designed with security. Right. So there's a lot of different layers of security that have to be done on any IoT device. The first thing we encourage our clients is to develop the IoT device as a complete in-house. So the sensors, the hardware, and the software are not bought from different places which they don't control the quality of security.
Yeah, and are you seeing probably more emerging technologies being used? What are the what are the new things that you're seeing as far as how security is addressed by corporates, and your clients especially?
So a lot of the IoT news that you see are the autonomous cars, hot pacemakers. Even in the railroad industry, it's all being controlled now automatically by machines. Food factories. So the major change in trends in defending is the state of mind and not the technology. So if you used to defend the technology itself and security used to be the disabler of the organization, now it becomes the enabler. So it's very risk-oriented. We're trying to understand what are the real risks and protect the risk themselves and not the entire organization. So if we understand what will be the next mega trend of the organization, cybersecurity will be actually the enabler of the business and not the disabler.
Right. And therein comes the concern about using big data. There are concerns about the fact that the way data is being utilized right now, or about how it is being looked at. Probably are we going too fast on this journey? Probably even before the physical infrastructure is in place.
It's a great question. I think that we still don't know. We're still not aware enough to understand which part of our data is private, what do we want to hold as a private data, and what do we want to share. We're not sure how much we want to compromise on our privacy to gain some comfort and productive services that we can get. So the regulations that we see, the new one from the European directive, the GDPR that talks about privacy, the American one, there's one in Canada, they're still lacking the understanding and the awareness of what privacy is, and each privacy subject have two sides to the coin. Right. So medical data could be very private to one person. On the other hand, for a person which has a disease with no cure, he would like to share his data with other researchers to see if they can find a cure. Right. So there is no one answer, and I think that our generation will be the important generation to decide for the next one what's private and what's not.
Right, and so which means that we are increasingly moving towards a very interconnected world with data all all the way up there, so for anyone to access. Is that a cause of worry?
It's always a cause of worry if you have something to hide, and everybody has something to hide. And so yes, we are definitely losing some of our privacy. We're losing some of, I think what we're changing basically is the way we'll think on stuff. Our perspective will change, our state of mind, and technology will be here to support our life and well-being, and not to scare us and terror us, right?
Tal Mozes, thank you for speaking to us.
Thank you very much.